This is undoubtedly the most stunning wedding of the century. Two of India's richest families were joined together. The celebrations lasted for 7 months and everything glittered with gold and diamonds. Much attention was paid to the bride's gorgeous dresses, but one detail of the groom's outfits surprised everyone. What moments of their incredible wedding impressed guests the most? How did 7 months of fun and thousands of guests not tire the bride and groom? Watch the full video to find out. Let's get started. Since both of the newlyweds' families are fabulously wealthy, they decided to throw a royal wedding. The groom's father, Asia's richest man, Mukesh Ambani, paid the lion's share of the expenses. With a fortune of more than $120 billion, he is one of the top 10 richest people in the world. The Ambani family has never been shy about spending money. Think of their own 27-story skyscraper, dubbed the world's most expensive mansion, or their only daughter's wedding in 2018. But the wedding of their youngest son, Anant, exceeded all expectations. The celebrations, which stretched over 7 months, are estimated to have cost the Ambani family a mind-boggling $600 million. Anant received a prestigious education in the US and now holds a high position in his parents' business empire. But at school, the billionaire was often bullied for being overweight. Since childhood, he suffered from chronic asthma, the treatment of which affected his weight. In 2014, Anant decided to lose weight. He lost 108 kilograms and started to look very attractive. Just at that time, he charmed the beautiful Radhika merchant and they started dating. However, later the lost weight came back, but that didn't stop the girl from accepting his marriage proposal. Apparently, the girl is really in love with him. What do you think about this? Write in the comments. Anant has also been passionate about conservation since childhood and has a special love for elephants. As he grew up, he became actively involved in saving these animals across India. The billionaire built the world's largest wildlife rescue center, which is home to 200 elephants and over 2,000 other animals from around the world. Anant expresses his passion for animals not only through nature conservation, but also through original jewelry. His holiday outfits are always complemented with unique brooches in the shape of different animals, and they were almost never repeated at any of the wedding events. This detail harmoniously complemented his image and revealed his inner values. During the pre-wedding celebrations, the groom wore a uniquely designed lion brooch with a large diamond. At another event, his jacket was adorned with a diamond-studded brooch depicting a royal Bengal tiger mounted on a giant ruby. Many of these pieces were made to order. For example, a brooch in the shape of an elephant, Anant's favorite animal. The panther-shaped brooch in white gold is one of 56 exquisite pieces in the limited cat series. Anant seems to have a weakness for Cartier's majestic panther, as he later adorned himself with another brooch from that collection. Anant probably inherited his taste for expensive things from his mother. She has earned a reputation for enjoying only the finer things in life. According to journalists, Nita Ambani has a rule of never wearing the same pair of shoes more than twice. Her vast shoe collection includes the most famous brands. She also wore a $50,000 sari, one of the most expensive saris in the world at the time. Many wonder how the 7-month marathon of fun, thousands of guests, and numerous outfits didn't tire the bride and groom. It all started in December 2023 when Anant formally proposed to Radhika. They had a dinner with his parents and close relatives at the family residence in Mumbai. Since then, the wedding celebrations have made headlines in India and around the world. In an interview, the groom confessed that since childhood he thought he would never get married because he had always been devoted to taking care of animals. But when he met Radhika and saw that she shared his values, he realized that she was the woman of his dreams. In January, the bride's hands and feet were painted with henna, a ceremony called mehendi. It is not just the application of a beautiful pattern. Each drawing has a certain meaning aimed at attracting happiness and good fortune. All this is accompanied by songs and dances. In March, there was a 3-day pre-wedding party attended by 1,200 guests, including billionaire Bill Gates, Hillary Clinton, and Ivanka Trump, daughter of the former U.S. president. Rihanna performed a private concert there for the first time in many years for a fee of $8 million. In May, a Mediterranean cruise was held for 800 guests. They were entertained by Katy Perry, Pitbull, and the Backstreet Boys. The celebrations on board were so raucous that locals in the Italian city of Genoa called the police because of the noise. In early July, the billionaires organized a mass wedding for 50 couples from low-income families as part of a charity event. A solemn marriage ceremony was held for them, and all the newlyweds received gifts, gold jewelry, household appliances, and a year's supply of food. A few days later, a traditional pre-wedding Sangeet music and dance night was held, where the newlywed families danced together. Later, everyone enjoyed a performance by Justin Bieber, who was paid $10 million. Shu Viva's main wedding ceremony was held on July 12 at the massive Geo World Convention Center, which has a capacity of 16,000 people. The organizers turned the venue into a miniature version of the holy Indian city of Varanasi. It was an incredibly beautiful ceremony of joining of destinies within the Hindu tradition. Radhika approached the groom in a gown made in the traditional colors of white and red for the Indian bride. This was complemented by a nearly 16-foot-long veil adorned with precious stones, a 6-foot-long train, and expensive family jewelry worn by her grandmother, mother, and sister. The next day, the Shudd Asherwad ceremony was held. It was a mesmerizing spectacle, astounding in its solemnity, and the bride's dress could be admired endlessly. The dress was designed in collaboration with an Indian artist. The skirt was hand-painted with human figures symbolizing the happy couple. The skirt also featured elephants, the groom's favorite animal. On the last day, a lavish reception awaited all the guests. All those invited to the wedding had to dress in Indian style. There were so many VIP guests at the wedding that it is impossible to list them all. Among them were Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, reality stars Kim and Khloe Kardashian, John Cena, Bollywood actors, and many more. Famous singer Luis Fonsi brought Latin rhythms to the wedding. His hit song Despacito got the newlyweds and all the guests dancing. The media covered every detail of the wedding so extensively that it is now being referred to as India's royal wedding, a reference to the unique status of the Ambani family. Look how happy these guys are, it looks like they really love each other. Given that the divorce rate in India is very low, this marriage should be a strong one. Let's wish the newlyweds a long and happy married life. What do you remember most about the wedding of the century? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you soon.